Moving along, so many more roses to bring you, and another one that I have decided to pick for you today and show you its true characteristics is this lovely lady. This is Grace. Introduced and bred by David Austin Roses in 2001, this rose takes her name directly from herself, epitomising all of the characteristics of an English rose. She is utterly, utterly stunning and very, very different, which is why I've decided to pick her for you today. Now this, in my opinion, is a very, very underrated David Austin rose. You don't see this about very often. I've never seen this in a large garden or stately home. I've never seen this at a nursery. I bought this some time ago from a trade centre and I have never seen it since. I suppose because it doesn't actually have very much of a fragrance. The description on the David Austin website says it has a hybrid tea fragrance. My nose picks up a little bit of sweetness there, but there's nothing there that's really very descriptive. But I don't grow it for its scent, I grow it for its beautiful, beautiful flowers. Can you see the size of that? It's a mid-yellow apricot bloom, measuring somewhere in the region of 3.5, getting on for 4 inches across. A beautiful, beautiful colour, which slowly fades out. You can see it then goes this most wonderful creamy white colour, starting from the outside and working its way in as the bloom slowly fades. A lovely light green serrated foliage, which gives it a perfect backdrop for the flower colour. It flowers in absolute abundance. I've never seen anything like it. This rose, every single season it flowers, never ceases to amaze me. And I have it in a location in the garden that's quite by accident. It's fairly small, reaching around 4 feet by 4 feet. So I have it fairly close to the front of a border as we look out the kitchen window. And it absolutely knocks my socks off every time I look outside the window. I have it planted with really fresh things like Alchemilla mollis. There's a peony next to it, Bowl of Beauty. Stronger colours behind it. There's a Litchfield Angel, which is a creamy white, and a Munstead Wood. Next to it also is a Boscobel, so bringing together all those lovely tones. And this rose really does keep that border well sort of tied together because it's just so beautiful. You can see that lovely pale green foliage working really nicely with the dark yellow apricot, and even better with this very, very soft yellow cream. The other thing to note about it, although it doesn't have a great deal of scent, is the very, very interesting petal formation. Working its way concentrically into the centre, the petals are actually triangular on the tip, giving it this sort of studded star type effect as it opens, which is very, very pretty. So this is Grace, introduced and bred in 2001, a very, very underrated rose in my opinion. Don't let its lack of scent put you off. It's very, very strong, it's very healthy, it's very disease resistant, it flowers really, really heavily, it is very, very pleasant. It's a beautiful rose, so if you have the space, this is something that would actually go in a pot because it's not overly large. But if you have the space and you manage to stumble across this rose somewhere, this is Grace by David Austin Roses, and in my opinion, a really, really underrated one in their collection.